Well, JJ, a few more minutes than you might have expected last week. What are your reflections on Paris?
Yeah, we didn't execute the right game plan early on. In the first half, we conceded a few tries, which, in hindsight, could have gone either way, sort of 50-50 calls. But I think for us to get back on the horse, execute our game plan the way we want to, but also being able to adapt is important for us. And I think we obviously did much better in the second half. Obviously the weather wasn't great and stuff like that, so to chase a game it's always going to be hard, but the effort the boys put in was great in that second half.
We all understand rugby's a team game. Obviously you can isolate particular incidents in a game like that, particularly first half where a tackle might be missed or someone might be out of position. Do the guys come into the dressing room or over the course of the analysis over the next 2 days and go, fair play, I'll put my hand up for that moment, or is it all forgotten in the heat of battle?
It's forgotten, and obviously we do our review, and I think the thing is with the team review, it's the wider picture stuff, and then your individual review with your coaches will be, right, if you've messed up here, what you're going to do to change this week, things that you've done well, obviously highlight that and more of it.
If you know there's something coming up, are you going a little bit anticipated?
Yeah, you go in there with you've got to almost wear a few and just take it on the chin.
Yeah, fair enough. So Calcutta Cup this weekend. Then, what are your best memories of this fixture?
Well, obviously the one at home for me was great. Was it 2016? Obviously that was a great memory, and we played some great rugby. But it's a great fixture. It's a great fixture to be a part of. I'm lucky enough to have played in a few, and I can't wait to get up there and get stuck in.
Yeah. Eddie Jones seems to always want this England team, as I'm sure you do, to be playing the full 80 minutes. It seemed to be something that you guys were getting closer to during that World Cup campaign, and then perhaps it slips away against France last week. Is that focus? Is it obviously how the opposition are affecting you? Does error count change that? How do you find that magic full 80?
It's so hard to have that magical 80. The thing is how we react to the setbacks. So if things don't quite go our way, if we drop a ball, if for whatever reason the ref decides the scrum's not going well for us, it's being able to adapt. It's being able to switch back onto the next task type thing. I think we were guilty of it in the first half against France, holding on to mistakes and being uptight and not playing the way that we should have. But we've learned from that. We've looked at it, and any challenges thrown our way this weekend, we'll be prepared for and ready to execute off the back of it.
I'm sure you won't tell us the game plan, but obviously in that midfield now, with you taking your position from the start, we know that a Manu Tuilagi character is barging down the door. Jonathan Joseph is probably pushing it open and dancing his way through. Does it slightly change the shape?
Yeah, probably slightly. Obviously we're slightly different players. But look, I've played with Faz and George many times before, and it's worked well in the past, so hopefully we get to see that this weekend.
Yeah, packing the dancing shoes.
Yeah, well, I will be in bright pink Nike shoes, so you will see them on my feet.
Excellent, keeping the sponsor happy.
Yeah, there we go.
Must win is always a phrase that's used, and everybody wants to win a game, but I guess after that loss and for England's Six Nations hopes, it's got that tag on it, right?
It does, and again, I think we always look at just the game ahead, and that's Scotland, and what a game it is. I'm so excited to play in it, and it is a must-win, but I mean, you go into every game and it's a must-win, do you know what I mean? So I can't wait to go out there and get into a good old match with them.
We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.